Hey everyone, Tech in Black here. With streaming and video calls being a huge part of our daily lives, the hunt for the ideal webcam is tougher than ever. Well, it looks like the team at OBSBOT might just have the answer. Last year, they absolutely took the market by storm with their flagship Tiny 2. And today, I've got its younger, but no less exciting sibling, the OBSBOT Tiny 2. Light on paper, everything looks great. We're talking an AI camera with 4K resolution, a big half-inch sensor, and a whole bunch of smart features for a great price. The packaging, as always from OBSBOT, feels premium. So here we have the standard documentation, the manual, a quick start guide, and, importantly, the warranty card. The manufacturer gives a standard 12-month warranty on this. Let's set the camera aside for a moment. We'll come back to it in just a minute. But this is actually pretty cool. Inside the box, you get a high-quality USB-C to USB-C cable. Best of all, for those with older PCs, OBSBOT has you covered. They've thrown in a USB-C to USB-A adapter, ensuring you get maximum compatibility right away with no extra cost. Alright, with the cables and adapters out of the way, let's get back to the main star of our review. Let's see how this little guy gets mounted. The Tiny 2 Lite comes with this universal mount in the box. It's super straightforward. The mount attaches to the camera with just a single screw, which gives it a really secure fit. Just a couple of turns and the camera is ready to be installed. And now for the important part. This whole setup sits easily on the frame of any monitor or, in my case, on my laptop's lid. It holds on very securely and doesn't slip at all. Meanwhile, the camera itself maintains its full freedom of movement on its 2-axis gimbal, which lets you perfectly adjust the viewing angle. So it looks great. It's time to plug it in and see what it can really do in action. And before we get our first look at the image, it's time for the most satisfying part, peeling off the protective film. There we go. Now this lens is ready to show us what it can really do. To unlock the camera's AI features, we need the OBSBOT Center app. It's available for your phone, but the desktop version for Windows and Mac gives you access to all the settings. Alright, the camera is online and the picture quality is excellent. But the main thing is the OBSBOT Center app. Here, using the virtual joystick, I have full control over the camera's movement. Look how smooth and precise that is. It's useful for framing your shot, but the real magic of this camera is its AI features. Let's test the auto tracking. Look at this. The camera locked on instantly and follows me smoothly, with no jerks or delay, keeping me perfectly centered. You can also customize the tracking speed with slow, medium, or fast modes to fit any scenario, from a calm lecture to a dynamic stream. Plus, the app offers different tracking types, like upper body mode for presentations or close-up mode for podcasts. This works brilliantly. It's pro-level tech in a tiny device. But what about hands-free control? For that, OBSBOT has gesture control, which we'll test next. First, I'll show you the manual method. In the app, there's this handy slider. Using it, I can smoothly zoom in. The maximum zoom is 4 times and it's digital, perfect for prep. But what about changing the shot midstream? It's incredibly intuitive and responsive. This lets you control the frame perfectly, all without pausing your presentation or touching anything. Besides tracking and zoom, the Tiny 2 Lite also enhances the image in real time. Let's start with background blur. If you have a messy background, one click in the app and the problem is solved. The camera cleanly separates you from the background, creating a nice bokeh effect that instantly makes the picture look more professional. Next up is beauty mode. And this isn't just a filter, it's a smart tool to help you always look your best on camera. With a single click, it delicately smooths your skin tone and makes your eyes look brighter and more expressive. It's important to understand this isn't an aggressive social media mask, but a very subtle and precise real-time retouch. The main goal is to help you look more refreshed and confident while keeping a natural look, as if you just had a good rest. The last but very important image settings to check are focus and exposure. Of course, the app has manual focus for creating artistic effects. I can completely blur the picture or focus on a specific object. And now for the most interesting part, switching autofocus back on. Look how fast it is. It's perfectly sharp in a split second thanks to the PDAF technology, which instantly locks focus. You have similar manual control for exposure, allowing you to quickly adjust the brightness of the image. Besides the super fast PDAF autofocus, the Center app gives you full manual control over the image. You can fine-tune everything: brightness, contrast, saturation, hue, and even color temperature to get the perfect white balance. Before we wrap up, let's quickly cover the final settings. For video resolution, the camera supports true 4K at 30 frames per second and 1080p at 60 frames per second, perfect for smooth streams. For audio, it has dual omnidirectional mics, and in the app, you can enable noise reduction or automatic gain control to keep your voice clear. We've explored the software features in detail, but let's look at the physical capabilities of this 2-axis gimbal. The camera can pan plus or minus 140 degrees and tilt from minus 70 to plus 30 degrees at speeds of up to 120 degrees per second. Another thing we haven't mentioned is its shooting versatility. You can even mount the camera upside down, and it will automatically flip the image. And for those creating mobile content, there's a native vertical mode. And finally, a bonus for advanced users. The camera supports the OSC protocol and full integration with Stream Deck, which opens up huge possibilities for broadcast automation. But what about privacy? This is also elegantly handled. Just tilt the camera all the way down, and the lens is physically covered. No stickers or shutters needed. It's simple and reliable. By the way, this asleep mode can also be scheduled through the OBSBOT Center app. So the OBSBOT Tiny 2 Lite isn't just a smart webcam, it's a truly flexible tool for creating any kind of content. It's time for the final summary. The top 5 reasons why the OBSBOT Tiny 2 Lite is a top-tier camera. First, stunning 4K quality. Second, the incredibly smart AI tracking. Third, convenient gesture control. Fourth, a powerful app packed with features. And fifth, the brilliant privacy mode. Honestly, this camera is fantastic, and I've got a special discount for you, my subscribers, at the link down in the description. Be sure to subscribe so you don't miss the next review. See you soon!